Hello and welcome to Colcester Model Railway, the July 2026 update. Now, for quite a while, it has seemed like we've been going on about just plans and sort of looking to try and get a new shed. And also the last couple of videos have really just gone over this laying down of flagstones and preparing the site. Nothing really much has been sort of tangible has been seen. However, as of the 7th of July, that all changed. Now we have a new home for Colcester MK4 Layout. Brand new shed has been delivered. It was actually quite a hot day today for these lads to put this shed up, but they were absolutely brilliant. And as you can see, it's a sort of modular construction. So they brought all the segments in, put them together on a base, and basically that's all you needed to know. So yeah, quite a very sturdy tongue groove shed, this one. It's a bespoke build one. All of the sections and that, obviously, I had to sort of design and sort of go with them as to what we were going to do. The windows are fully glazed as well. There's proper glass in those. It's not just plastic. And as you can see, it's a very sturdy construction. We've got two of these security light windows at the back, similar to what we had on the previous Mark III shed layout. Those are really handy because there's a hedgerow runs at the back of the shed site here, as you can probably see in this picture. And although the sun comes around that side, the shed does block an awful lot of it. So they will still give a little bit of light in there. So as you can see, just do a quick look inside the interior from the front door. And this is a 12-foot long by 10-foot wide shed. So we've got plenty of room in there to get the new Mark IV layout in there, because it was originally designed for a 12-foot by 8-foot shed. So we've got a little bit of extra room to mess around with in this one. The main storage yards are going to go over on this right hand side here, and then as we pan around, you'll have Colcester South Junction there, and then the whole layout itself and that will come around into a big semicircle just to the right hand side of the doorway here. So it's going to be quite a vast area. As you can see, it's quite daunting when you look at it from as an empty shell, but we did save all of the timber work and boards and that from the old layout, so we can really crack on with this one now. This obviously is a view there of the two security windows at the back. That's the tongue and groove construction, and then this is the finished shed seen up close with the windows fully glazed inside there. And the other thing this one's got, it's got what's called a rubber roof as well, which means unlike a felt roof, this will never perish. And there's a double layer on top as well to sort of suitably insulate the building. So I am really impressed with this building. I think it's a fantastic construction, and I can see this layout being probably one of the best ever. So my huge thanks goes to Telesheds. These guys I've dealt with before with the previous shed for the Mark III layout. They're based at Baldock in Hertfordshire. Their contact details are on the screen now. If you're in the market for a new shed, contact these guys. Now, being obviously with the Mark IV layout, going to be progressing ahead, I took the opportunity to revise the layout plan. As you can see from this one on the top left-hand corner, we now have the tracks which will eventually be leading out into the garden on that side. The existing tracks still lead out on the bottom right-hand corner into the garden as well. And I've generally tidied up the plan a little bit just so you can see what it's all involved with. I've also revised the route plan as well, the route destination plan, for all the connections to and from Colchester International. And we've had a little bit more fun with this as well, because looking at the plan, I realised that there were one or two fictional destinations that could obviously run in and out of Colchester. So the first one is this. It's a LNER Azuma service, which will be coming from Kings Lynn and heading down through Colchester and terminating either at London Euston or London King's Cross. Obviously, this route does not exist in real life, and I think my friend Jason up in Kings Lynn is going to particularly like that. The other one I've done, which was a route from Halifax, coming again down through the East Coast Main Line, diverting off into Colchester and then heading into, again, London Euston, London King's Cross. This is basically a little something for my friend Tracy, who lives in Halifax. I think she appreciates that, and I think if it was for real, she would use it. And lastly, we've got this one here, which is either going to start Kings Lynn or Norwich, run down through Ely, Cambridge, Colchester International, and then it's going to go off down the east-west rail route, linking into the southwest. So as you can see, had a fair bit of fun doing these routes, and we might be doing something like a bit of a timetable when it comes into the actual film. So that's basically everything for now. So that obviously the big news was the arrival of the shed. It's a momentous moment. It really means that we can now crack on with the Mark IV layout at long last, and you're going to start seeing some tangible results. Not straight away. We need to do some insulation in the shed. We need to obviously put some preservative coating on the exterior, and there's a lot more got to go inside to the shed as well in the meantime. But until then, keep that notification bell on, subscribe, and keep an eye out for further videos. And the story of Colchester is just beginning.